Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be an extreme clean with me video. It's my very first one, so I'm super excited and I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and tackle today is laundry. I'm also going to be cleaning out my daughter's toys, their shoes, donating some stuff that they don't wear anymore, but it's going to just be a really long cleaning day. There's just laundry everywhere. And I wanted to go ahead and clean this kitchen, but that's going to be for another video because I want to clean the dishes and the food, like actually sanitize them. So it's for another video because it's going to be a little bit long if I include that. But I just wanted to get all this laundry out of the way. I definitely want to go through their toys. Their toys are everywhere, especially since we just had Christmas. And my little Violet girl's making a mess out of the laundry. So I'm just going to separate their clothes and I'm going to put those away for right now. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tackle is laundry. I hate doing laundry and I'd rather do anything else but laundry. And as you can see, laundry is just crazy right now. So I'm going to tackle that big pile of clothes before I do anything else because it is taking a lot of the space on the floor. So I'm going to go in the drawers because as you can see right now, the drawers are pretty packed with clothes that they don't fit, along with clothes that they do wear, and it's like a mixture of spring. So I'm going to clean it out, organize it all again, especially for Violet. So I'm going to take out the stuff that she doesn't wear anymore, and then I'm going to put the stuff that she's wearing currently and the stuff that she's going to be wearing pretty soon. I also found like a lot of Halloween clothes, which is pretty crazy because we're in February now, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all that stuff. So I'm not organizing her clothes in any particular way. It's just so I can shove them in there for right now. The girls do share a dresser, so I don't really have extra space for Violet's to be kind of dividing everything specifically in like tops and pants. So I just gotta layer hers for right now. Once we get her own dresser, then I would go back in and organize it a little bit neater. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to keep a lot of like old clothes that don't fit the girls, like especially cute little outfits that I know don't fit them but I just can't get rid of. So I end up saving those, and those ones go in the tote outside in the garage. So this is Violet's last drawer, and then I'm going to do the same thing, clear it out, clean it out, and then reorganize it again. Once I'm done with this one, I'm just gonna move on to Emerald's clothes because hers is another monster that I have to get down to. I've been wanting to get into the drawers for a while now, especially now that the seasons are going to be changing. I wanted to make sure that the girls were going to have clothes for the spring and summer coming up, so it's a perfect way to kind of see what we have and what we don't have, and then so I can start stocking up on new clothes. Emerald's drawers are next, and they're pretty bad still. Again, I hate doing laundry. I'm just not that laundry type of person. I always try to make it so that they're organized, but then once I get in there, I do make a mess. Normally trying to find everything, like every time I've decided to fold clothes or whatever, I guess like the way I was trying to fold the clothes never worked out for me, so I'm going to try it this way this time. I have seen a lot of YouTube moms using this method, so I hope it works out for us. Okay, so the dressers are done, and now I'm going to move on to the rest of the room. And I have to say, I love the way that the drawers came out, how organized they are. It's really easy to find, and it's been working really well for us since I redid it. And yeah, so the next thing now, I'm just going to work on the rest of the room. Okay, so it's the next day, and today I'm going to be working on the closet. Up top on the shelf is really starting to get to me because I have no more space to put anything up there anymore. I have a lot of art stuff that I want to clear out, some photography stuff. I have a humidifier box that we don't use anymore, so I want to get rid of that. I'm going to separate everything and put them in the totes that I found at Home Goods. I just got a pack of 3 just because I wasn't sure how big they were going to be or if they were going to fit in the closet, so I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, so the first thing I did yesterday was actually go through the clothes. I wanted to put the clothes that I was going to donate in the same pile that I took out from the drawers. That way it'd make it easier on myself. That way I could take it all down at the same time. So that's why they look a little bit more organized. I still need to go through them a little bit more and section them off a little bit better, but for the most part, this is how it's going to stay. Now that everything from the shelf in the closet is on the floor, I'm going to separate them and divide everything in these little bins that I got from HomeGoods. I'm going to separate them from pictures or photos, and then the bags, and then Emerald's old art stuff, or the art stuff that we've been collecting over the years. They're gonna go in a different tote as well, just so that they're not more organized, more easier to get to. And then I'm gonna also clean up and throw away anything else that we don't need. So now I know I'm gonna need more of these totes because I ran out of room for my picture frames. I don't really use these picture frames anymore, like I don't have them on display, so I might get rid of them. I'm not really sure, but I mean, it's always good to have more of these bins, especially since I know now that they fit in the closet perfectly, so I'm probably gonna have to get another set. I'm almost done with this closet and I'm super excited because it's actually coming together a lot better than I thought it was going to. I do have Emerald's clothes on the left side. Normally that side is a little bit difficult to get into because of that cubbyhole shelf that we have. So I moved the nightstand to that corner just because it's not something that we normally go into. I'm going to do a little happy dance right here because, like I said, I wasn't really expecting it to look that good. I sectioned off Emerald's clothes from like her fancier dresses and her coats. Those are going to be in the closet for right now. And then I put her dress-up dresses in there. She normally wears the Elsa dress, as you can see. She's always in that Elsa dress, so those other dresses don't really get used. So I don't mind if they're going to be in the center of the doors because that's where the doors meet in the center and it's going to be harder to get to, which is perfectly fine. And then Violet's clothes again, they're just going to be more jackets and dresses and stuff like that that she doesn't really wear as often as she does as the clothes in the drawers. And then on top, on the left side, I'm going to just be putting props, photo props up there, old like little party stuff up there, stuff that I don't want to be put in the garage because I'm worried about getting dirty or stuff like that. And then I have diapers from Emerald when she was little for the pool, which I know now Violet's going to be fitting them, especially this year since summer is coming, so I didn't want to waste those and throw those away. But I wanted to keep them somewhere where I could keep them all together because they were all over the place. They were in drawers, diaper bags, so I bought a little tote and I just put them in there. But I think that's going to do it for the closet. I'm going to just put everything else that was in there back on like the nightstand. I'm going to put the laundry basket back in there and some of my photo backgrounds. So, and then I'm going to work on the rest of the room that I've been putting off until now. This is day 3. I cannot believe it's taken me 3 days to clean up my girls' room. It's just insane to me because I don't think I've ever taken 3 days to clean anything. But I'm going to start with the crib sheets. I don't normally wash like the crocheted or knitted blankets that my mom has bought the girls or made the girls. I just worry about them getting ruined. But the comforter and the duvet and the other sheets I'm going to be washing. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to Emerald's Princess Castle. Okay, so you're going to see something completely odd, but I do have a blanket underneath Violet's mattress. She did have a cold, and I was told by her doctor that if she has a cold and she has a lot of mucus, that elevating her bed does help with the drainage, so that's why it was there. This has to be the most satisfying part of cleaning my girls' room. I have like this weird obsession of like playing with doll houses and like little furniture. Like I was obsessed with it when I was younger, and I'm still obsessed with it now, and it's crazy. And I'm so thankful that I have girls, because if I didn't have girls, I'd probably be losing my mind. But I love cleaning the castle. I love setting everything up. I love putting the dolls where they need to be, like eating dinner and stuff like that. So I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna move on to the other part of the room. But I just want to know if you guys have the same obsession. If you do have girls, if you don't have girls, do you guys enjoy taking apart their castles, putting it all together, and then when they go and play with it and ruin it, are you so sad? Because I get so sad when Emerald comes and just like wrecks everything. I'm like biting my nails and like almost on the verge of crying, because she just like totally ruined my entire project and my own little dollhouse. Okay, so I'm going to be putting Emerald's dolls that she doesn't use all the time in a tote, and I'm going to store those under the crib. I got these from Target. I'm not really sure how much they were. And then I'm going to clean everything and disinfect everything with a spray. I know everybody loves Mrs. Meyer's right now, so I decided to pick it up and try it. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I definitely like my sprays with bleach, but since I know the girls are going to be playing with this and touching everything, I didn't want to use harsh chemicals, but so we'll see how it works. Okay, so now that I'm done with organizing and cleaning her castle, I'm going to be moving on to the next part of the room, which is this little couch that I bought for like a photo prop. And then I'm going to vacuum it because the girls actually like playing on it. Emerald actually likes sitting on here watching her iPad or watching TV, so it gets a little dirty and a little dusty. I'm going to be dusting up here as well. The shelf a lot gets forgotten about, just because it's like a little bit harder to get up there and then having to take everything down. So I don't normally touch this shelf, so it's probably pretty bad. You're probably wondering why I have a picture frame in that window. I just haven't gotten around to getting a actual like a curtain rod, and then I still need to get another curtain. I wasn't sure if I was sold on those green curtains or those mint curtains, so I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with that color. That's why it's right there. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the white containers up there on the shelf or if I wanted to use the glass bases that I picked up from Target, but I decided to go with the pink ones. I didn't feel like the white ones actually fit their decor. It was more of like a farmhouse decor, so I switched those, and then I'm going to hang up this cute little heart banner that I got from Target. Now I'm working on the shoes. Emerald has a ton of shoes, a lot of shoes she hardly wore. She's been growing out of her shoes so fast that she doesn't even have time to ruin the shoes that she's wearing in the smaller size. So I'm just going to separate those ones that she doesn't use. Same thing with Violet. She's growing out pretty fast as well. She had a lot of shoes that Emerald wore when she was little, but now she's out of those sizes too, so I'm going to be donating those. And then I'm just going to vacuum this out because I'm not sure how long it's been since I've vacuumed. There's a lot of dust, there's a lot of paper in there, so I'm just going to clean that out and then put all the shoes back in. I eventually want to put the shoes in the closet, maybe have like a shelf in there underneath Violet's clothes. just so that it's easier for us to get the girls' shoes when we're on our way out the door. It's been a real big issue for us trying to find the matching pair, especially when we're trying to get out of the house really fast. It's always like, where are your shoes? So I'm trying to find something that's going to be easier for us in the future. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the actual cubby holes. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. There's just a lot of books and stuff like that. I'm just going to wipe down the shelves. I'm not going to take the books out. It's just going to be too much of a mess. And Violet is over here, so chances are she's going to be throwing those books around and it's just going to be chaos. So I'm just going to wipe down the shelves in front and stuff like that, and then organize the toys a little bit better. But that's all I'm going to do for the rest of the shelves. So for Christmas, Emerald wanted calico critters. I'm not really sure if you guys know what those are, but it's like little villages of like little animals. But she used to see them on the commercial on the Disney Channel and she fell in love. So that's pretty much what everybody got her for Christmas. So now she has a ton of them, which I don't mind because again, it's just awesome to play with, or not even to play with, but just to like set up. There's a lot of like small dishes, small food and stuff like that. It's just so cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and organize that and put them together. But it's just so satisfying. I enjoy it a lot, more than I probably should, but oh well, who cares? I know this is going to sound silly, but I actually went the extra mile and lined the house with fairy lights. I noticed that when she was playing with it one day, there wasn't enough light in there, so she kind of was struggling with playing with them, and she didn't want to play with the house. So I lined the house with fairy lights, and now she loves it. Okay, so I'm almost done with the calico critters. Once I'm done with this little house, I'm just going to set up the nursery because there's not really anything to that part. It's just setting up the little calico critters, and then I'm going to move on to the bins. The bins are full of just crap. I just have so much toys for them in there, and they don't even play with them because they don't really get into these bins. So I wanted to go through that, get rid of a lot of the stuff that they don't play with anymore. I didn't get rid of a lot of the plush dolls. I don't feel like I can get rid of those. I know Emerald here and there plays with them maybe like 3 times out of the week, so I didn't get rid of those. But a lot of the baby stuff that Violet doesn't really play with because she plays with the bigger stuff for Emerald, I got rid of those things that actually were Emerald's before. So Violet got a lot of toys for Christmas, so she doesn't need old hand-me-downs. A lot of their totes go underneath the crib. We don't really have any kind of storages in their room other than the closet. And we don't have any shelves other than that one shelf. I'm working on that. I definitely want to add more shelves so we can store the toys a little bit neater and a little bit more, I guess, appealing. But for right now, they just go underneath the crib because we have some space under there. And then here's another bin full of toys. I started putting the Toy Story toys on the bottom because I know if Emerald really wants to play with them, she will actually go down in the bin, and then all of the stuffed plush toys will be up on top. So I'm finally done with the toys and I'm moving on to the dresser. I'm going to wipe it down because there's a lot of little fingerprints since Violet is using the furniture these days to get around. She's starting to learn how to walk, so she uses her objects in her room to get around. I'm also going to take down the toys that we are donating. I wanted to do that really quick because Emerald will find the box and she will take out stuff, and I don't want that. I'm going to wipe down Violet's little activity center because, again, I said they just got rid of a cold. Just got over a cold, so I wanted to make sure that that was all nice and disinfected. And then I'm finally vacuuming. Vacuuming means I'm almost done with cleaning this room. I cannot believe it's taken this long. Okay, so the last thing that needs to be done is Violet's bed or her crib. I just gotta put the sheets on and then just make it, and that's it. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first extreme cleaning video. I had so much fun filming it. I didn't think I was ready to do this kind of video, but I'm so glad that I actually tried to do it. I had so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like this, go ahead and comment down below why you guys liked it, what I could do in the future to improve. What you guys suggest means so much to me because I want to make sure that I'm making you guys happy. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!